I don't know why it doesn't go so there it goes.
Okay, hi, come on in.
Okay.
Let me show you what to do. All right. So right here are all of your switches for everything related to the pool. The shed light, which is in here, they're all labeled. The post light is out by the pool. The pool light, this is, you can turn this on at night if you want to swim at night. And then the pool pump. So the first thing you want to do is you want to shut this off. And then come on out here. All right, you might want to get over here. It's a little wet. There's a lot of different stuff on this topper here. You only need to know 3 things: filter, backwash, and rinse. So whenever you want to do this about once a week, you want to backwash it. So I'm going to push down on the handle and slide the dial around to backwash. Then you got to come in here. I'll just put the chlorine in now since we're doing this. And then you hit pool pump. And then that's gonna have to run for maybe like a minute or 2. Now we've had a lot of rain the last couple of days, so I'm gonna release a good amount of water. And what the backwashing does is it cleans out the filter. It takes any debris out of the filter that's in there so that all the water that returns back into the pool is clean. So if you want to come out here while that's backwashing, I'll show you. There's 2 filter boxes. That white one right there against the wall, you see it in the pool there, the white one?
Okay.
And then there's one more in the shallow end. That's where the water is sucked through to filter, and then it comes back out into the pool through like 6 or 7 returns. They're little circular things that you'll see all around the pool. So usually when you backwash it, and what happens when you backwash is water comes out this hose in the back, and it shoots out any of the dirty water. So I'm not going to backwash it for a really long time right now, but when you backwash it, you want to do it for a couple of minutes. So come on in.
Where's that backwash water going?
It's just going like in the little space between the 2 houses there. All right, so we're going to shut the pool pump off. Then we got to come back out here. It's a lot. It's easy once you get used to it. Then you're going to press the handle down. Remember I said there's only 3 things you need to know: the filter, the backwash, the rinse. Ignore all the rest of this stuff. Press the handle down and turn to rinse. Now this just rinses any leftover debris in the system. It's kind of like when you shampoo your hair and then you rinse it to take the soap out. So I turn the pool pump back on and we let that rinse for a minute. It doesn't take very long. Then I'm going to show you how to put the chlorine in. So we won't let this rinse for very long. You can do this. All right, so I'm going to shut that off. Last thing, this is important though. You got to make sure you remember to do this, to put it back onto filter, because if you don't, when you turn the filter back on, all the water will shoot out. I've done that a couple times, and then I've come out to find my pool half empty. All right, so handle down, turn, go back to filter. All right, now here's how you put the chlorine in. So down here, don't worry about these 3. Just these are valves. These valves prevent water from continuing to flow if you shut them off. If they're on, it allows the water to continue to flow. So it's very easy. It says open and close. So we're gonna close. Sorry, this way. We're gonna close these 2 valves. This is where you put the chlorine in, right here. And then now don't over tighten this when you close it back up, because if you over tighten it, you'll never get the top off. So it's good that we did this, because if you look inside here, there's no chlorine in there whatsoever. So, and you need to do this like once a week. If it's hot, you might need to do it a little bit more. And I would suggest taking your water to get tested so they can give you the right chlorine or the right chemicals. All right, so these are the chlorine tablets. I would get the 3-inch pucks. They make 1-inch pucks, which are really too tiny. So get the 3-inch. I put like eight pucks in here. This lasts about a week. So that's 2, 4, 6, and 8. And that usually is pretty good. All right, now we're gonna put the top back on, but remember, don't over tighten it. Once you feel like you've turned it, and it's, now, I could feel that it was tight, but I didn't overturn it. Now I'm gonna turn these valves back on. This is very important too. Don't forget to turn the valves back on. Sometimes they can be touchy, because if you don't turn them back on, the water won't go from the filter, go from these pipes into the filter, and then you could damage your motor. All right, that's it. So we're gonna come back in here. Turn the pool pump on, and that's it. You're all done. That's it.
Okay, awesome. So once a week they should do that.
Yes, once a week.
And then